Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's easy level puzzle. And take that easiness with a grain of salt because it's considered easy by the people on the Logic Masters Germany forum, and there's a lot of really smart people there. Today's puzzle is called Binary Bits by Klausku, and here are the rules. We have normal Sudoku rules apply, which means in every cell in the grid, place a single digit from 1 through 9 such that there are no repeats in any row, column, or designated 9-cell region. Arrows point to the 4-cell wide binary value of the cell from where the arrow emerges, red in the arrow's direction. What does that mean? Arrows point to the 4-cell wide binary value of the cell from... Okay. So arrows point to a 4-cell wide binary value of the cell from where the arrow emerges, red in the arrow's direction. Okay. So that means for this cell, the binary representation of it is in the next 4 cells, right? Going in this direction. For this cell, the next 4 digits represent the binary cell, value or binary representation of this digit. So a binary value is a sequence of bits that are either on or off. In this puzzle, odd digits represent bits that are off, which is O, and even digits represent bits that are on, which is E. So, 1 would be considered... So, say we had a 1 here. That would mean you would have to have odd, 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 and even digits here, if that were the case. Right? Because the next 4 digits is the binary representation of what that digit is, in odd and even. So for 1, these 3 would be odd, and this would be even. Let's go with a different direction. This cell, say this was a 2, that would mean this would be odd, odd, even, and odd. Right? Because in this direction, you have odd, odd, even, odd. And that represents 2. If you go this way, say you have a 3 going this way. That would be then odd, odd, even, even. And those are examples of how that works. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay. What does this mean? One thing is, for every sequence, you're always guaranteed at least 1 odd and 1 even. Okay. Huh. I'm gonna take a cough drop because I don't know, I'm feeling clogged up. Anyways, let's continue. What does it imply if you have 1 digit here and then another digit here? What about 3 digits? There's a certain types where you have 3 digits in a row, like this and then this. Hmm. That means, well, that means just two digits are in a row. Well, one thing you know is that these can't be 1. If this was 1, then you'd have, you'd have odd, odd, odd here, and then even. So 1 is obviously an odd digit. If you try to have 4 odd digits in a row, that actually represents 0, which is not allowed in a binary digit. So we know this can't be 1. What about 2? Can you have 2? If you have 2 here, this is odd, odd, and then even. So you could have even, odd, odd, even. That could actually work, because this would then be 9, right? That's a digital representation of 9. So 2 could be there. What about 3? 3 would be odd, odd, odd. This would be even, even to represent. So this is representing 1. So that could be the case. What we need, okay, what we need are the 4 digits that work both ways. Because we have a decent amount of those. So, odd, 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 and even works with 1 and 8. Odd, odd, even, odd does not work either way. Odd, odd, even, even. Sorry, odd, odd, even, odd. So if you have it, okay. So 1 works because if you have odd, 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 even, that's opposite of even, odd, 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 which is 8, right? So 1 and 8 work. 2 does not work with anything. It's odd, odd, even, odd, and there's no odd, even, odd, odd. Wait, there is. No, that works. Okay, so 1 works with 8, right? You have these 3 are odd, and then you have even. And that works with even, odd, odd, odd. 2 works with odd, odd, even. Odd, it works with 4. 3 does not work with anything. Odd, odd, even, even would force even, even, odd, odd to be 12. Again, 4 works with 2. 5, odd, even, does not work with anything. Even, odd is 10. You can't have 6 because 6 is the same both ways. Odd, even, odd, so it would have to have 6 in the same row, but that's not allowed. 7 doesn't work. Odd, even would have to have even here. So that's 8 plus 4 plus 2, which is 14. And 9 is the same both ways. So we know these combinations have to be 1, 2, 4, and 8 here. So this is 1, 2, 4, and 8 in columns 2 and 7. That eliminates 1, 2, 4, 8 in the rest of the column. Also, this forms a set of 4 digits, and there's only 1 odd, and there's 3 evens. The only way you have 1 odd and 3 evens is as a set, as a representation, is if it's 7. And it's odd, even. So this must be 7, which makes this odd, even. The only odd digit out of 1, 2, 4, 8 is 1. So this is 1. 7 is odd. You have 2 odd digits here. This is 2 even. So 2 odds plus 2 evens is 3. So this is 3 and is odd. 1 again is 3 odds and an even. So this is 3 odds and an even, which makes this 8 this way. So this is even here. What else do we have? 2, 4, and 8 all have odd digits in the first cell. So these must be all odd here. This has even in the first cell. So this is 8 or 9 here. So that means this is 8 or 9, which means this is even. Then you have odd, odd. And this could be odd or even. Well, this cannot be 4 odd digits because then that adds the value of 0. So this must be even here. So looking this way, that's odd, odd, even, odd, which is 2. And that means it's 4 going this way. So this is even, odd, odd, even, which is 9. So this is 9. This cannot be 2 here. This can't be 2 here. And this can't be 4. This can't be 4. This is even. 9 is an odd digit. So where is 9 in column 2? Cannot be here. It has to be one of these two. Which means one of these two is even, odd, odd, and even here. Okay. One and two. So 4 and 8 is odd, even, odd, odd. Or even, odd, odd, odd. So we're guaranteed the third digit here has to be odd. And this has to be odd too. Then this is either swapped odd and even, or even and odd. If this were 1, then this set would be 4 odd digits, which would be a value of 0, which is not allowed. So this must be 2, which makes this 1. And this must be odd, odd, even, and odd, which makes this 4. And this is 8. So now this is a digital representation of even. It has to be even, odd, odd, even, which is 9. Which means this is odd. This is odd. So it's odd, 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 and that's even. We have 5 odds in box 8, which eliminates odd digits in the rest of the box. So these are all even. So therefore, this adds up to 7, and this must be odd with that adding up to 7. That's the only representation that has 3 evens in a row. 4 digit. Let's see. Remaining digits in column 2 are 5, 6, and 9. And this is 5 or 6. Okay, this is something... We have an odd as the second digit this way. Nine has to be one of these digits. Because it can't be here. This is 6 or 8. This is 6 or 8. This is 2, 4, or 6. Oh, this is odd and odd, and we have an even here. You cannot have even, even, odd, odd, because that adds up to 12, so this must be odd, even, odd, odd. Which must be a 4. So this is even. The remaining digits in box 5, we have 5 odd digits, so the rest must be even. Well, this is odd, even, even. If we try to have it even here, that would have to force that to be 7, which it's not allowed because we have a 7 in the row already. So this must be odd. So odd, even, odd is 6, which is even. That means the remaining digits in column 7 all must be odd, because we have 4 evens in the column. This is odd, odd, even, which is 3. Let's see. Do we have 5 odds in box 4, which eliminates odds in the rest of the box. So these are all even. We have blank, even. That's only 7, which fits that representation. So this must be odd, and this is odd, and this is 7. Where is 7 in box 7? Can't be here or here because of 7's in the column. Can't be here because 7 in the row. This is an even digit, so this must be 7 there. Okay. What else do we have? We have 4 even digits in row 4, so that means the remaining digits in row 4 are odd. So this must be an odd digit, cannot be 7 or 9. It's 1, 3, or 5, which means the last digit has to be even. So this is even. Okay. 1 would be odd, 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 and even. 3 would be odd, odd, even, even. 5 would be odd, even, so this cannot be 5. Nine in row 9 has to be one of these two because these are all even and these are all C9 in the box. This is 4 or 6 as an even digit. Cannot be 2 or 8. This is 2, 6, 8 as a triplet because it can't be 4. This can't be 2 because of 2 in the row. Oh, we have 4 evens in row 6, so this cannot be even. This is odd also. One of these is even. We're not sure which. This is odd. So this must be... this cannot be 3 odds and an even, because then that would be 1, and we already have a 1 in the box. So this must be even then. So we have odd, even, odd, and it could be odd or even. That would force us to be 2 or 3. No, wait. Odd, even... Okay, so if it's odd, even, odd, that's 4, which is not allowed. So this must be odd, even, which forces this to be 5 and is odd. Here we have odd, even, odd, which is the value of 2. So this is 2 and is therefore even. We have 4 evens in row 8, so this cannot be even. This is odd. Huh. Okay. What else do we have? One of these is 9, so one of these is even. The other one's guaranteed to be odd. Oh. Because 5 or 6 is guaranteed to have the first digit as odd, this must be an odd even pair. Well, 9 is also odd here. So that counts for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 odd digits in this box. So this cannot be odd for the other digit. It must be even. So this must be a 6, 9 pair, which eliminates 6 and 9 in the rest of the column. So this can't be 6. This is 5 and is odd. So this is an even odd pair. This is an even odd pair, which means the rest of the box is even. So this is even, this is even. This is 4, that's 4 evens in column 1, so this is odd. That's 5 odds in box 7, so this must be even. That's 4 odds in row 9, so this must be odd. That's 5 odds in, did I say 4 odds? 4 evens in row 9. We have 5 odds in box 9, so this must be even. So now we have, this is 3 as odd, odd, even, even. So this is odd. This is 3. Let's see. What else do we have? This last digit is a 3, which is odd. So that makes this an even digit, right? Because that's off. So this is not odd, that's even, which forces this not to be even. So to have an even, it needs to have a 9 out of 9 or 6. So this is 9, that's 6, which means this is not even, this is not odd. The 9 is represented as even, odd, odd, even. The 6 is represented as odd, even, even, odd. Since this is an even digit, the ones digit must be odd. Oh, sorry, must be, yes, odd and turned off. So we have 5 odd digits in row 2. Therefore, this must be even. So we have odd, odd, even, odd, which is the representation of 2. We have 5 odd digits in column 9, so that leaves this as an even. We have 4 even digits in row 1, so that leaves this as odd. We have 5 odd digits in box 3, which means this is even. We have 4 evens and 4 evens in column 4 and 5, so these both must be odd. This is 8. This cannot be 4 because of 4 in the column. This is odd, odd, even, odd, which is 2. So I think we have all the arrows, right? That these have digits, these have digits, these have digits, these have digits, digits, digit, 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 digit. Okay. And now we just have to do normal Sudoku from this. This can't be 2, 4, or 6. It's 8. This can't be 2, 6, or 4. That's 8, which forces this to be 4. This is a 4, 6 pair, but this is guaranteed to have a 4 here, because 4 cannot be here in this box, so this can't be 4. This is 6, which makes this 4. That means this is 2, 4, and 8 here. So this can't be 8. This is 6. That leaves this as 8, and this as 6. That leaves this as a 2, 4 pair in column 8. This can't be 4 because of 4 in the row, so that's 2, that's 4. That leaves this as a 6. This is an 8. This is 4. No 8 here. This has to be a 6. This 6 eliminates 6 here, so that's 2, which makes this an 8. This can't be 2, so this must be 4, which makes this 2. 2, 4, and 6 eliminate 2, 4, and 6 here, so that's 8. 2 eliminates 2 here, so it's 6, which makes this 8, which makes that 2. 8 eliminates 8 here, so it's 6, which makes that 4. Okay? Remaining digits here in column 3, or in this box, box 4, are 3, 5, and 9. That eliminates 3, 5, and 9 here, so this is 1, which makes this 5. This becomes a 1, 3 pair, but this can't be 1 because of 1 in the row. So this must be 3, this is 1. That means this is a 1-3 pair here. This is a 3-9 pair here, and this can't be 3 because of 3 in the column, so this is 9, that's 3. That's 3 in the corner. We celebrate because we know we're close to solving this. Where's the 3 in row 2? Cannot be here, so it must be here. Where's 3 in row 7? Cannot be here because 3 in the column, so it must be here. That leaves this as 1. So, where is 1? Okay, so remaining digits in column 7. We have 5 and 7. 7 can't be here because of 7 in the row, so this is 5. That's 7. That leaves this digit as 9 remaining. So that leaves that as 1. Remaining digit in column 8 is a 5. Remaining digits in column 9. We have 1 and 7, and 7 can't be here because of 7 in the row, so this is 1. This is 7. Remaining digits in row 1, 5 and 7. Remaining digits in row 3, we have 1 and 9. Remaining digits in row 4, we have 5 and 9. Okay. Remaining digits in row 5, we have 3, 7, 9. This can't be 7 because of 7 in the box. This can't be 3 because 3 in the column. Remaining digits in row 6, 1, 3, and 5. 1 can't be here because of 1 in the column. This is 3 or 5. 1 can't be here because of 1 in column, so this is 3 or 5, which forces this to be 1. So this is 1, which eliminates 1 here, so it's 9 and 1. That eliminates 9 here and here. Okay. 3 eliminates 3 here. So this is 5, which makes this 9, which makes this 7, which makes that 3, which eliminates 3 here. So it's 9, 5, and 3. 7 here eliminates 7 here, so it's 5 and 7. This can't be 9. The remaining digit is a 7. This can't be. This has to be 5, and this must be 9. Congratulations, you are a real code breaker. Yeah, fairly straightforward. I think I prefer this over... I've done the binary bits before, and it was a little confusing seeing it around. It was much more straightforward seeing it in a row or a column, because those are easier to spot, in a sense. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.